Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Nerd Enthusiast YouTube channel. We do some free content every single week for you guys, so thanks for stopping by. I'm Ida Hoagie. Today, I'm doing a little something that I really enjoy, and that's Twitch streaming. So I did this article a little while back for US Poker. I talked about Twitch growth during the pandemic, but the reason that I wanted to bring it up today is something that I asked a lot about, from people that want to get into the industry. They say, what are the reasons I should get in? So I wrote this article a little while back, and these are my 10 reasons for starting a Twitch stream. Now, a lot of it has to do with poker side of things, and I'm a casino streamer, I'm a poker streamer. I stream on multiple different sites, so you can check them out. But a lot of this has to do with poker, but it can format to pretty much any reason to jump on Twitch. First off, if you don't know what Twitch is, you're obviously living under a rock. Twitch is owned by Amazon. It's like the world's leading streaming service for gamers. It's a free site to use. And so let me jump in here a little bit and just talk about it. One, accountability and review. Now, this is for poker and, for video games. I tend to find that when I'm streaming, I generally have more accountability, which means I don't gamble as much in certain spots. I play correctly. And I think that would go the same for video game players as well. Like, you're more likely to realize if people are watching, you're going to try to play as strong and as smart as possible. The other thing I like to do is, I see that when you talk out your problems when you're playing through a hard situation, you go, and you kind of hear yourself say it out loud, sometimes the focus becomes a lot more clear for what you have to do to overcome, if it's in a game or a strategy or in poker. I'm trying to work out the problem, and kind of by saying that out loud, it helps me get through these problems a lot easier. This is a big one: network creation. Everyone's talking today about, building a network, building a brand. And this allows you to grow potential followers, people to get interested in your brand or your network. Or if you're just trying to meet new friends, it doesn't have to be about money or finance. If you're just trying to get involved with meeting some new people out there, making a new group of friends and people you can kind of relate to. The network creation on Twitch is great. The community is great. Learning poker, for me, this also goes for video games as well and poker as well. You can learn for free. You watch people do it. You watch and see and ask them questions. There's open lines of communications with the chat. You can directly just type in there your questions. Sometimes if they're not too big of a streamer, they'll respond to you, especially some of these newer streamers that are up and coming. Now, the only thing is you want to make sure that they're legit, right? Like, you want to make sure that they actually are decent players. You don't want to be getting advice from someone that's losing $100,000 every year. You know what I mean? And same thing with video gamers. You want to follow and communicate with them and ask how to get through different levels and different things that you might be struggling on. Reason number 5: financial and sponsorship opportunities is huge. I'm not saying to leave your day job, okay? Don't get me wrong, but I'm saying that you could stream a couple extra hours a week, eventually build up an affiliate deal, maybe even get a sponsorship. But it starts with just putting a little bit of time and effort. And some people say, man, I work full time, I got kids, I got this, I got that. Yeah, so do I, and so does everybody else. But you have to make that dedicated time. You got to say, okay, every Friday night between now and now, this is when I do it. Every Saturday, this is when I do it. If you're really looking for that financial and sponsorship opportunity, then you got to put the time, you got to put the work, you got to put the effort in. If you're just going to stream every 3 months randomly, just for fun, go for it. Have fun, enjoy it. But if you're looking for that financial or sponsorship opportunity, then you got to put in the work. You got to schedule a time to do it every week, multiple times a week. Find 30 minutes, find 2 hours, find an hour. Instead of watching Netflix, then, laying on the couch the entire time. Stop over and jump in and set up your stream and, make it a weekly schedule when you can do it. Community focus. So I talked about this a little briefly about networking, but it's also community as well. I just watched Queen's Gambit, and I really liked the strategy stuff they talked about because I really felt related to the poker side of things. And the one thing they talked about is the top players all communicate together. They work together. And I think the same thing goes with the community on Twitch. I mean, if you're in some kind of element, either video games, poker, whatever, if you're not talking or watching or communicating or interacting with other streamers, other players that are on your level, you're not going to learn as fast. You're going to be behind the curve. So staying together as a community, linking up with people that are in the same realm, definitely helps you get to the next level wherever you want to be in the gaming world. This is a big one. I am a firm believer that you have to give something back in life. You have to give something back. You can sit on your couch all day, you can play video games all day, but at some point you have to give something back. I'm a huge believer in it. And the charity side of stuff on Twitch is great. I mean, there's a lot of ways that you can do stuff. We do a charity fundraiser on a couple of sites I play for. Every December we do a charity give back where we raise money through bits and donations, and we choose a charity. But there's a lot of other streamers out there. Like my friend, the Golden Blazer, he did a stream where he raised over like $1,200, as you can see behind me. I mean, there's tons of streamers doing really great things for a lot of good causes. So it gives you the opportunity to give back just by doing what you normally do. And people like to donate to those kind of things. Reason number 8 why getting into Twitch and becoming a streamer is awesome is that I've learned so much about tech in the last couple of years. I am not a huge tech person. I love tech stuff, but I'm not, like, if you ask me how to set up code or do something, I have no idea. But I've learned a lot over, with lighting, editing, video, how to operate, and I'm still learning. So I'm still not there, but learning how to operate these things has been great. Been watching a lot of YouTube videos to learn this stuff for free, asking a lot of questions of people that are already doing it. And I've learned a lot. I'm not perfect at it yet, but I'm doing a lot of this by myself, and I've taught myself stuff. And then this becomes a good skill to have for, job opportunities. You can say, hey, here's an example of what I've done so far. There's a lot of people, especially, I want to say, people that are, maybe controlling businesses. They made it to the top of the chain, and they're running companies, but they have no idea about some of the basic tech setups for setting up sound, editing, video. And I mean, I'm not saying like you even have to go to college or whatever. I'm just talking about like very basic stuff. So these are skills you can actually use that you learn from the Twitch world to put into real dollar amounts. Creativity. I feel that it's opened up my creativity, at least. I like doing some fun stuff here and there. I dress up as like weird characters like Cowboy Hoagie and Macho Man, and like I do all kinds of weird stuff. I have a couple other friends, like my buddy Germs. He does like Hulk Hogan once in a while. I think he used to dress up like a banana. Like, you just do weird, goofy stuff when you're on stream. It makes it fun. It makes it creative, and people really enjoy that. And number 10, this is the most important thing. It's fun. And if you're not having fun, then it's probably not for you. But for me, I really enjoy it. I have a lot of fun doing it, and streaming has been a part of my life now for a few years. And I feel that it's fun, it's therapeutic. I like to get out there. I get to talk to people on a regular basis, even throughout all this, COVID and everything else that's been happening. It's therapeutic to be able to talk to people and just relax some nights and just have a lot of fun. So they're my 10 reasons why you should build your own Twitch page, why you should get out there. It doesn't have to be for poker, like I said, video gaming, whatever you want to do. There's a lot of creative channels now, but a lot of cool stuff. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Make sure, like I said, you subscribe, comment. Let me know what else you would like to see content-wise. And check out me and Brian's monthly podcast on the Nerd Enthusiast podcast channel. You can check us out on Apple, Spotify, literally everywhere is that you can just type in Nerd Enthusiast Poker Podcast and you'll find us. So thanks, guys. I'll see you on the next one.